President Trump says the Federal Reserve is hurting the housing market with high interest rate, and he's promising swift actions. I'll pause.
And I got a bad recommendation when I went with Jerome too late. You know, he's too late. Hurting the housing. I mean, our housing industry is good, but it could be phenomenal. Because of him and his high interest rates, the housing is less than it could be. We're going to get that straightened out very quickly.
And he's starting to straighten out the Fed, too, including a push to fire one of the officers there. I'm going to get to that in a second. But Charles Payne is kind enough to join us before his show, Making Money Begins, over on Fox Business. Charles, first off, I want to give people an understanding of what the president means about how much these high rates are hurting the average American.
Well, what happened was because the Fed went on this, what they call this aggressive rate hiking cycle, they created this really crazy thing where most people who have a mortgage have about a 2.5%, 3% mortgage.
Right. Mortgages
went to 7%. They're like high 6%. You wouldn't sell a house, even if you have a big profit on it, to buy a new house at the higher mortgage rate. So the housing market is stuck. In the meantime, prices have just gone up and up and up. Right. This is the most unaffordable housing market in history.
Right. So 0.6% drop in new home sales. That's significant. 499,000 new homes inventory. That's unbelievably low.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Even with the home sales, it's almost all cash buyers. Rich people are buying houses. It's ironic because older folks are selling them, but older folks are buying them. Your household formation, the crux of our economic engine. You know, people get married, they have children, they buy a house. That's called the economic engine. It's stalled. It's completely stalled. The Federal Reserve is working off old blueprints. Right. You know, and the people who don't want them to lower rates are saying, well, the market's higher, everything's higher. That has nothing to do with the average American.
Well, the thing is, Jerome Powell says, well, I'm not really sure how the tariffs are going to affect everything. I'm not sure yet what's going to happen with inflation. Well, it's 2.8%. Get used to it. How about this? October 2007 was the last time the housing supply was near these levels.
Right.
So that's the last time we were stuck like this. And that's what you would open up.
This is what we're talking about, right? The rates here are just unsustainable. They're just too high. They're too high.
Look at how low they were. The market was moving. Everybody was selling. This is an opportunity. Let's go up. We make a little bit more money. And the next ball, I think, tells the story because this is stunning. A 60% increase from 2021 in the household income that is needed to afford a house at $126,000. That's 60% up. Right. But if you look at from the increase from 2021 to 2024, just 1.3%.
Right. It's crazy. I mean, and that's why it's unaffordable. The average person simply cannot afford a house. Jay Powell has the lower rates so that we can have household formation. Also, auto loans have gone up. Delinquencies on credit cards have gone up. Before, people were paying 16, 17%. Now they're paying 23, 24%. It's hurting the average person out there. They have to do something immediately.
So what's going on at the Fed? There's a standoff. Lisa Cook is in there.